The way we work together as VOHeroes coaches is I tend to be more of the mothering and supportive type, drawing people out.
And I give you permission to play. As an example, we had a pro recently who wanted to be an evil villain. I said, how do you see that in your head? And we got to be as loud and creative as we want. And she was successful on stage with that. My name is Max.
And my name's Victoria.
And we're based at the Find Your Voice Center in the Temecula Valley,
which is east of Disneyland and about halfway between LA and San Diego.
My favorite three VO art categories are, of course, I love animation, I love audiobooks, and I am a big proponent of create your own content. So if you want to do that, I love helping you with that.
My three favorite VO art categories are IVR, training and industrials, and my wheelhouse, audiobooks.
The part of VO coaching that we love the most is really the community of pros. Each pro is different. It's always fun to play with them differently and challenge them. But when situations come up, you have not just the coach's opinion, you have everyone else in this tight-knit group that really kind of bond and help each other.
And for me, it's knowing that I've helped someone make a connection to us, to their material, to their audience, to each other, and more importantly, to themselves and how they're proceeding in their VO careers.
When I'm performing or auditioning as a talent, a home run for me is I have two parts. I treat auditions completely different now. I use this as an opportunity to share my interpretation or my storytelling of this particular part, and then I completely let it go. In the old days, I would be in the car and I'd be like, oh, I could have done that better if I did this. I could have done it better if I did that. But more importantly, when a producer or a director says, that's exactly what I wanted, then I get joy from that.
When I can get past being my own worst critic and realize that I've produced something that I can be proud of and that the amount of work I put into it was totally worth it, that's a home run for me. Unfortunately, for some of us, it's very difficult to find satisfaction in our own work without that feedback from someone else, but it's oh so worth it when you reach that point. My most powerful shift in my mindset occurred when I realized that VO is an opportunity for me to tell my story. It's not just about the words on the page. It's about what I can bring to it that no one else can.
For me, it is giving myself permission to be as creative as I want to be. Sometimes I try to limit myself, but I look now and I say, what kind of character would I like to see on the screen? What kind of character would I like to hear in this audiobook? And I write myself a permission slip to be as creative and open and loud or whatever as I want to be. And so I create the character for myself, and then I hope everyone else enjoys it.
The biggest lesson that I share about the business of VO is you may be more comfortable with one area of VO, but this is really the time to explore. It's okay to go out of your comfort zone here and try a little bit of everything because you never know what's going to show up for you.
So we're all storytellers at heart. We're all selling something, whether it's trying to attract that partner or something like that. And I think that VO, because of the nature of the business, sometimes it's tough. So you got to love it. You got to enjoy it. You got to do it for yourself. And you can't let any of those criticisms bring you down. I think my VOHeroes superpower is maybe slightly different than others. We talk a lot about muscle memory when it comes to stair-step method and other things like that. I believe our body has what I call posture memories. And I love to put my students into situations. Like if we put our hands up at a ball game, we get that emotion. We can get that heart rate. If we were little kids and we were scared in the tent, with the bear, oh my gosh, if we put ourselves in those postures, our brain remembers those emotions and they help us perform better. So one of my superpowers is getting people to move, change their body positions, and the result has been great.
Some would say that my VOHero superpower is being the word police, but I think focusing on the fourth key in VOHeroes, mindset, is where I excel. I want our pros to feel that our sessions are a safe space where they can discuss all aspects of their VO career, including things like their fears and their emotions. and we're here to encourage and support them. I'm most proud in a workout of ours when a pro is able to believe that their voice and their talent is unique and celebrate that uniqueness.
I'm proud when a VO pro of mine kind of frees themselves from the burdens that we put on ourselves sometimes. Performing for me, is freedom. And so when I get a pro who kind of gets that same thing, where we're not beating each other up or beating ourselves up, where we're our worst critic, and let themselves be free to perform, the result is always beautiful to me.
I'm Coach Victoria.
I'm Coach Max.
And we're located in Lake Elsinore, California.
Conveniently located to the Temecula wine country.